Detroit Pistons, Jerami Grant.
Yeah. Jerami Grant, huh?
You gave him a D.
I did. It might have been a little harsh. I said C-,
Yeah.
because I don't know, man. Like I said, he didn't really mesh with Cade when they first came back. He was still trying to be that guy. He didn't accept that it wasn't his team anymore, that he wasn't that guy anymore, and he eventually did. He took a step back, and him and Cade, they started working together. And obviously, I don't want to say that's because of his character. It's just because of they didn't have that time together because they were so their injuries were offsetting, and they one guy was out and the other guy was out, so they didn't have that time to build the on-court chemistry that you need in the NBA. But Jerami Grant, as we know, is coming up to the end of his contract. He's projected, if you would get an extension, to be around $28 million a year. I think that's a little pricey.
You think that's pricey? It's not that pricey.
I'd rather pay somebody else $28 million a year.
That's the thing is, like, I was on the Shout Out to Woodward Pistons podcast with Detroit Kool-Aid and Jeff Iafredi, and the conversation came up. And once I heard that it was $28 million, I looked at the list of the highest paid players, and
it's second tier.
And then I was also thinking too, like, okay, like him and Cade did start to mesh towards the end of the season, and then I also thought, who replaces him at the wing position for us?
I mean, if we get a 4, if we draft one of those 4s, they'd fill in for him.
Yeah, but I guess at $28 million, like, I don't know, I might be willing to keep him. I think. Question mark? I don't know, bro.
Well, I want to know where he fits in. If we draft a Jabari Smith or we draft a Paulo Banchero, and then we'd have to bench that guy, so Jerami Grant's starting.
It's so weird because we weren't like fully healthy all season to like know what the fuck our starting 5 like truly is.
I mean, it would be Cade, 2-guard, whoever you want. Killian, Frank, Hami, one of those guys. Mm-hmm. Sadiq, Jerami, and then
give me the starting 5. The starting 5
right now.
Yeah,
projected for next year.
Yeah, like everyone's healthy because it was kind of funky this year.
Everyone's healthy. Projected for next year. It'll be Cade, blank, because I want them to sign a shooting guard, or I don't want it to be Corey Joseph. I mean, Frank Jackson, maybe. I don't know.
Well, say a name for the blank.
Killian.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Cade, Killian, Sadiq, Paulo, Chet, or Jabari, and then I want Mitchell Robinson. And then, I mean, you're not going to pay a $28 million guy to come off the bench. I don't want...
Oh, fuck. You don't even have Grant in your starting lineup.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you're wild.
Where's he going to fit in? You're not...
This is why...
I'd rather have my top 3 rookie that I'm going to draft this year build confidence and play with Cade than Jerami Grant.
Listen to this, and you can tell me if I'm dead ass wrong, because I do trust your basketball opinion. Does this look like an STD to you? No, I'm just kidding. Sadiq at 2.
No.
That's how I do it in 2K.
Yeah, I know, but it's no. Look
at Chris Middleton.
Yeah, but Sadiq's different than Chris Middleton. You need somebody else at the 2. Sadiq's a 3. I mean, you can put him there, but that's just
Thompson.
Like playing him out of position. It's Sadiq's bigger than those guys, like thicker than those guys.
Like not as agile.
Yeah, not as agile. He's not as great of a ball handler because you need that 2-guard or the 3 to be your secondary ball handler. And so if we put Sadiq at 2 and then Jerami Grant at 3, and then Marvin and then.
But I'm thinking like
Jabari.
And this is if you're in Sean, and we gotta get this podcast out there too, the one with Sean. But like, if Dwayne Casey or whoever it is, I know you're not the biggest fan of Dwayne Casey, but Klay Thompson, he's been effective at nights where he only dribbles the ball like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but
and Sadiq, I feel like has that shooting prowess, or can if we make it his role.
He does, but he's not. He doesn't have the Klay Thompson. No, like Klay Thompson's one of the best shooters of all time.
I'm just saying, if we don't make the move at the draft, for Jerami, I'd be cool with just testing it out. Cade 1, Sadiq 2, Grant 3,
but I
rookie
also
4, and whoever we end up doing.
I also don't think Sadiq can guard guards as well as he needs to be if he's starting in 2-guard.
Yeah,
he's better at guarding 3s and 4s than he is at 1s and 2s. And if you put him up against a guy like a good two guard, like a Darius Garland or somebody like these guys are going to get past him. You know,
well, that's kind of a plus then, I guess, to have, because I feel like Grant could guard. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And for me too, bro, trust me, I'm torn on it because I don't think Grant is anything special, but I just don't like getting rid of a 6'9" guy who's like athletic and can like guard that. You know?
Yeah.
Especially because like we're coming out of the East where we have to go against Giannis every year.
Well, you got to think if we have Jerami Grant, we got Marvin Bagley, we're drafting one of these guys, and then Kelly Olynyk is our fourth guy. You know, you can move on from Kelly. I'm fine with that, but he's on the team right now. Mm-hmm. And Jerami Grant and
Jerami Grant can play a 3 a little bit though.
Jerami Grant can play the 3, but still, you're not gonna bring him off the bench if he's making $28 million a year. You want Sadiq in that starting lineup with Cade. You want this rookie that you're going to draft in that starting lineup with Cade. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Keep going though.
It's tough. It's a tough fit. It's it's a good problem to have where we've got these wing guys, and yeah, I mean Jerami Grant, he's a great player. I like him, but if you don't fit, you don't ship. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't ship for a low flat rate. So like, it's tough. If we get the 4 pick, if we don't get a top 3 pick, we end up with Jaden Ivey or somebody like that. Yeah, I'm cool with us keeping Jerami Grant.
Yeah,
but if we draft one of these power forwards, what is he going to be the 2? Or are we going to keep that rookie on the bench and start Jerami Grant, and then Marvin is our 3rd power forward? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think he could be. I'm trying to see like if there's any guys paid that much that coming off the bench right now. I'm typing the highest paid NBA players, which by the way, that $28 million doesn't even touch the top 50. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's lower tier.
Yeah,
but it's like I said, man. It's too much at a point.
Yeah, you're right. No one's getting paid everybody that much loves, coming off the bench.
Everybody loves Marvin. Everybody loves Jerami Grant. We want one of these high tier rookies. You need to pair the young guys together. The young guys are the core. That's who you're going to keep. Jerami Grant, unless you sign him for a 5-year extension, he's not going to be your core member. You
just don't think like that. I don't know. I guess you're right.
He brings value. He brings value. He's a good player. But I'd much rather see a Jabari Smith being in our starting lineup than a Jerami Grant, because I want them to build that with Cade. I want them to play together.
Sadiq at the 2. You could have them both. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think that would be good.
Just saying.
Sadiq isn't quick. He doesn't have the lateral quickness enough to keep up with guards.
You sound like a hater, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm just giving facts. Give me some ganja. 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 Give me some ganja.